This is to introduce Rysan Fall, Rysanfall, and it is March 22nd, 2012.
Either by thy picture or my love, thyself away art present with me. For thou not farther than my thoughts canst move. I am still with them, and they with thee. Or if they sleep, thy picture in my sight awakes my heart, and eyes delight. Yeah, I was the kid. Got so that every pissant prairie pumpkin thought he could shoot a gun, we ride into town and try out the Waco Kid. I must have killed more men than Cecil D. Mill. Got pretty gritty. Started to hear the word draw in my sleep. Then one day I was walking down the street and I heard a voice behind me and say, "Reach for it, mister." I spun around, there I was, face to face with a 6-year-old kid. Well, I just threw my guns down, walked away. The little bastard shot me in the ass. So I limped to the nearest saloon, crawled into a whiskey bottle, and I've been there ever since. Three, two, one. Me uncle went to Canada to protest the war, right? And on 4th of July, he was down with me aunt, and he got drunk and told me dad that he felt guilty that he didn't fight in Vietnam. So I said, "What's the deal, Uncle Jeff? In wartime, you want to be a pacifist, and in peacetime, you want to be a soldier. And it took you nearly 20 years to find out that you don't believe in anything." Okay, this is Rysan Fall, and I'm going to be reading my script thing here. Actually, I selected to do a rap that I wrote from back in the day when I used to perform. I actually used to be a rapper, but I kind of thought that being behind the scene, like the camera and everything like that, was more better fit for me than being on stage. So, so with that being said, one of the only songs that I wrote for a friend of mine who lost his life to drugs, and I kind of wrote a song a little bit about that back in the day, and I'm gonna do it for you acoustically right here with no beat, no beatbox, just raw, straight lyrics, just straight out. Okay, all right, acapella. Here we go. All right, and first went to flick of the Bic. I got a hit from the glass dick. Took a long pull. I was on that shit. It was the beginning of an all too common story. Yo, I got a little bit and then I ended up wanting more, see? But when I really think about it, it was too much pain to abstain. So I guess I couldn't live without it. I didn't care about the sound that went pop, pop, pop on the block. All I wanted was to cop a rock and swap. Trade any cash that was made. You know damn well dope man got paid. And I laid in the cup with my pants hanging off my butt. Because you know back then I wasn't eating much. I kept smoking and smoking, got thinner and thinner. I didn't eat breakfast, lunch, or a sensible dinner. But I got slim fast, got light in the ass. Yes, I was stretching for another blast. Who? An addict, not me? I wasn't believing. I guess I'm like Joe to see. Cause it got me feeding for the substance. I used to be the man back then, but now I'm nothing. Every now and then I had to depend on some friends to lend some ends, go get dilute, and then it's on again. And then it's back to a block that's hot, with the hunger in my eye and a 20 spot in my palm. Yes, I was far from being calm, had a war deep inside like Saudi or Vietnam. Half wanted to smoke, the other half wanted to stop. I guess I'm lost cause I'm back walking the block. You could tell by the drawn out look on my face. I was caught between a rock and a hard place. A mistake of science, design and manufacture just to make sure you're buying. Living every day, every night, you're relying on word born for the DOPEMAN to get you turned on. And when you get turned on, you're turned on high. But when you come down, you feel you want to die. And it's I who asked the question, what's left or do do you want to use your life to live, or do you choose death? And death is what you choose when you pull that kaboot from suit, reach in your pocket, ain't no kind of loot. And now the mother's a hoe, and now the father is a thief, and the kids learn the business in the streets. No money, no family, you lost your personal wealth, and you lost your mental health, and you lost knowledge of self. So hell, do you ever think of how that might be? The dealer's driving 300Es, you driving Nike. And tell me you wish you could turn back the clock, go back to when you first fucked with the rock and stop the insanity. Look at the manity mirror, and do you see your future getting clearer? Nope, I guess you don't, cause you clouded with the smoke. Put the pipe down, nigga, and bring your ass on home alone is all you're gonna obtain. Halfway in the grave cause you a slave to the cocaine. Yeah, it's all because you wanted a taste. And now you caught between a rock and a hard place. And it took you nearly 20 years to believe. Oh, bloody hell! Then let me just start it over again. We'll start it over from the top. What? Or do you want me to? You want me to continue on with this travesty? All right, right then. Okay, I'll start over from the beginning then. Right, my uncle went to Canada protest the man. Blah, bloody hell. Crimey. We'll try it again.